Lumos Maxima.
The Wuben X4. Received it today and I'm filming it today. This has to be one of the most interesting flashlights I've ever held, literally. Talking about feeling. I just want to say thank you, Wuben, for sending this out. This is actually my first Wuben. It's incredible. It does feel like quality, and I just want to go over a few things. Just because I'm so new to it, I think anyone can relate to this video. Because once you first get something like this, you're just like, wow. But then once you go out into the field and you spend a little bit of time with it, it doesn't even have to be a full day. You start to realize how nice this really, really is. At max, this is going 1500 lumens, also 205 throw, which is excellent. Just by holding this, I sort of feel like this light's just going to perform really well. The build quality just feels there. It does feel really like smooth and sleek. The machining is it. So I have to bring my camera with me outside, so let me put my skate shoes on so we can go out and skate to test this light out. It's just so bright in New York City sometimes, it's really hard to find a super, super dark spot. The sirens are always going off here. Sometimes it's hard to get good audio in the city. We have this pretty cool backdrop over here. It's not completely dark, but I mean, it'll do. So let's try it out. I guess we can start off with moonlight. Let's see how this does. I mean, I guess you can still see it a little bit, right? I see it. Maybe right over there on that garbage can. Let's kick it up a notch. I'm going to swing it down to flood. Then we can use the rotary to just really dial it in. Look at that. And it blinks when it's at max, or if it's dim all the way to the lowest, it'll blink. But let's turn that up. That's pretty sick. I don't feel like it's getting too warm at all. It's such a great flashlight. Look at that. I say we try the side light. Let's click that off. Tone it down. Okay, that's sick. Let's use a rotary for this too. Wow. It works a little bit. You know, it's kind of bright here, so you can't really see like the full function. Maybe I should switch it up, but I can show you what those other functions do when I double click. So we have that function right there. Nice. This just has functions for days. Let's scroll that back down so it's more visible. One of the most exciting things about this right here is probably the trigger on the top switch right over here. It's just perfect. And it's like, I don't know, it turns it into a tactical light. It's it can be the perfect EDC. I think if anyone wanted to spend 50 bucks, this might be the best bet. It just packs a lot of punch. It just looks beautiful. And honestly, I have never had a flashlight quite like this one. Size-wise, I mean, look at that. I don't know how a lot of people say you can't EDC this or it's bulky in the pocket. It's impossible. It's smaller than these two. And these are tiny. Like they just fit in the palm of my hand. I have no other flashlights that can compare. They're not similar at all. I'm gonna walk down there so you can see like the light beam on this. Honestly, I highly recommend this, big time. This is one of the best lights I've ever held in my hand, literally. And I have about maybe 70 flashlights, and I have yet to have a flashlight quite like this one. Only flashlight I can say maybe is similar to this one that I don't have is maybe the SK05 by Loop Gear, but other than that, this is it right here. This is money. Now let's check out this cob light, see what it looks like in this garbage can back here. Magnet. Well, it's the first fall. You know, so I guess this is magnetic, but I guess it's just so. Let's see the magnet still. I mean, there's a magnet there, but it's not too strong. It fell. But I mean, it's durable. After that fall, I mean, it's still pretty good. So I'm happy about that. Also, if you want to get to strobe on the trigger, it's a double click. Awesome. Nice. These are so much fun because they're multi-purpose, and I honestly think you can use this EDC camping. It doesn't really matter. This is phenomenal. Let's take this back inside and talk more about it. So after exploring for a bit, I think this is actually really cool. I like this a ton. It's the only flashlight I have that's like it. I thought it was a lot bigger when I first saw pictures and other reviews. I'm not sure why, because everyone had it like in the palm of their hand. But it did look a lot bigger. But this might be one of the most perfect size. The reason why I say that is because the size of this reminds me of the baton. And the reason why it's because it's very, very similar. Like if I put it down here, they're pretty much the same height. I guess the baton's a little bit taller. Even though I don't carry this as much, I can feel it automatically that this is probably the most perfect size for EDC. It's just there's so many different lights. It's so hard to choose from. I'm really excited about it. And honestly, I didn't have to pay for it, which is insane. Can't believe Wuben really reached out for me to review this, but it's just really cool. I can do this all day, honestly, but functionality wise and the USB-C port and everything just makes this ultimate. The Wuben X4 came with these 3 items inside the manual. This lanyard and a clutch charger. Let's bring up a few flashlights just to compare. I'm not gonna name all of these just because there's so many, but as you can see, it doesn't really matter what flashlight I bring out. It's super compact. Let's really compare it to something like this. I feel like you can get away with having this as a backup light or a standalone. It's really that awesome. Let's come closer to size. See that? It is very compact. One thing I didn't talk about a ton is this tactical switch. I think this is super innovative. I haven't seen anyone doing anything quite like this. It's amazing. I can't wait to see what the next model is going to look like, honestly. Thanks again, Wuben, for sending me this light. I enjoyed it a lot. I went on a little mini adventure just to get kind of comfortable with it, to get the feel. And I think I did. I think this is a great value. I highly recommend this to anyone. The price point is amazing. The quality is amazing. I think I could pretty much vouch for this product.
Lumos Maxima.